Now let's solve this acid and base question together. Now it's a typical exam questions. You already see your JAMB, WAEC, NECO, and any other type of exam you be writing. Even higher institution, they normally say this kind of exam. This is a question when it comes to what acid and base. And look at the question together. And then look at what the question together. See that calculate the concentration of what H plus pH, concentration of OH minus and pOH for the following. Here we have 0.05 molarity ACl, 0.08 molarity KOH, 0.25 molarity BaOH2. Then here we have 0.015 molarity H2SO4, right? Now I want to understand when it comes to acid and base, we have what called strong acid and strong base, right? So the way you calculate the pH, pOH of a strong acid and strong base is so different from the way you solve questions when you relate to what weak acid and weak base. So in this video here, our main point of focus is going to be on strong acid and strong base, because hydrochloric acid is a strong acid, potassium hydroxide is a strong base, barium hydroxide is a strong base, H2SO4, which we call sulfuric acid, is what is a strong acid, right? So I'm going to show you what step by step on how you can solve this here. But therefore, I want to give you all the formulas you need to know when it comes to what calculation of what pH, pOH of what strong acid and strong base. So therefore, let's look at what the various formulas. So let's look at what the various formula here. The first formula you need to in solving pH calculation is going to be what? pH equals to minus log H plus. Right there. That is, remember, you have H plus, called what? Proton, called hydrogen ion, right? Here we also have H2O plus, called hydronium ion. These two are used interchangeably. Just like you can use this one, you can use this one here, right? In some formula, you can also see it as what? pH equals to minus log H3O plus. Right there. The two of them are the same thing, but I like this one here. Remember, acid give out what? Proton. Why base I say what? Proton. Or according to Arrhenius theory here, when you dissolve acid in water, it produces what? Hydroxide ion. No, it produces what? Hydrogen ion what? Concentration, right? So any substance that will give out what? H plus is what? Is an acid. Likewise, is strong too. Just and so you can use it interchangeably. But let's look at this guy here. Let's use what the first one. It's okay, because most times they use it. Sometimes we use one, sometimes we use that one. Just so the first formula you need when it comes to calculation of what pH, pOH, and the rest is what? pH equals to minus log H plus concentration, called hydrogen ion what? Concentration. So this one is for acid. Now the second one is going to be what? pOH is equal to what? Minus log OH what? Minus. This is that pOH equals to minus log what? OH what? Minus. We call concentration of what? Hydroxide ion what? Concentration. This guy is what? Is a base. Is a what? Is a base. Next one to look at is what? The formula that relates to what? That you can use to. Now this formula, these two formula here you are seeing here, is used to calculate what? The pH of an acid and pOH of a base. Do you understand? Next one to look at is what? H plus equals to what? Antilog of what? H plus. Oh no, antilog of what? Minus what? pH. So in the sense that, yeah, when the pH is being given to you and they ask to calculate the concentration of hydrogen ion, right? You use formula here. So you say what? Concentration of hydrogen ion equals to what? Antilog. Right? What is antilog here? What is antilog? Antilog is what? Is shift log minus what? pH. Just now as we move on, you can see that we have one question here. I will teach you how to what? To solve problem on them. So the next one is what? OH minus, which is equals to what? Antilog minus pOH. This is that. So this is what you use in calculating what concentration of OH what? Minus. The last one is what I relate what pH and what pOH here. So the last one is going to be pH plus pOH equals what? 14. So these are the formulas you need where you can easily use to solve problem under this one here. So now let's start solving this problem here. Now, for the sake of time, I'm going to solve this one. It's okay. Then I will leave you guys for to try. Just that. Now, because I believe that if you can master this one here, then you should be able to solve this one. They solve this one and solve this one here as easy as that, right? So now let's look at this. Let's look at what the C part, which is going to be 0.025 molarity barium hydroxide. Again. So now they say you calculate look at what you are calculating here. You are calculating H plus, you are calculating what? pH. You are calculating what? You are calculating OH minus. You are calculating what? And you are calculating what? pOH, right? These are things you want to calculate here. So now before you can start solving, you need to ask yourself question. This guy here, is he a base or an acid? Right? Is it a base or an acid? Right? Because you have what? OH here, that is any substance that have OH means that is what is a base, right? So that this one is what is a base. So instead of for you to be able to calculate the pH or anything at all, most of you calculate what the concentration of OH minus concentration. So here let's write what a chemical formula between this guy and this what ion. So here we have what BaOH2, right? Now if you should split this one into two here, you need to split them into the various ion. We have barium and you have what OH here, which is going to be what Ba2 plus what OH what minus, right? How do I get this here? Now here we have barium. Barium is what is in group 2 element, right? And group 2 element have the ion of what 2 plus, right? Like magnesium 2 plus, Ca 2 plus. We also have what barium 2 plus. Just and we have one here. Hope that you don't use that one here. Yeah, these two here. Remember, there's one here and there's two here, right? You have called writing ionic compounds. In writing ionic compounds, if you should split this one into two here, like if you should split this one into two here, we have Ba and OH, right? Now, these two actually belongs to this guy here, which was 2 plus, and this one belongs to this one, which was minus. You understand? So now, before you can start solving any question here, when this kind of question, first you want to do here is to write out their ionic equation, right? So when you split one into two here, when you split one, you split into what their various what ion. This that. So now this one Ba2 plus OH what minus, right? That is first we want to do here. Next we want to do here is to what write out a balanced chemical equation, right? How many barium do you have here? Here we have one. Here we have one. So barium is balanced, right? OH, how many do you have here? Here we have 2. So you have to put 2 here. Remember, here is what is aqueous. Here is what is aqueous. Here is what is aqueous. Just that. Now, the next one I want to do here, please pay close attention here. Remember, in the question here, they gave us concentration of what barium hydroxide, right? So concentration of what BaOH2 is equals to what 0.025 what molarity. Now let me ask you here. From here now, let me ask you, what can we easily solve? Are we going to calculate one first, this one first, this one first, or this one first, right? Now, the thing is that it's very easy for me to calculate what concentration of what OH minus. Concentration of what OH what minus. It's very easy for me to calculate it here because 1:2. This is that 1:2. Two of them are related together here. Here we have 1, here we have 2, right? What does it mean here? It means that the concentration of OH minus is 2 times of this guy. Because here we have 1, here we have 2. So the concentration of OH minus is 2 times of this one here, right? So OH minus, due to the equation here, the balance equation here we have 2. So the 2 go to be what? So to calculate the concentration of this guy here, this OH minus here, you have to multiply this by 2 to get this one here. Just because of this 2. So here we have what? 2 times 0.025 what molarity. Now, as me here is 3, you could have multiplied by 3. As me here is 4, you could have multiplied by 4. Just so we don't really have issue with this one here. We dive into this one here. Is this one here we want to calculate? Just that. So to get the constitution of OH minus, we've got hydroxide ion. Because here is 2, you multiply the constitution of this one, give to you by 2 to get this one here. So if you check the calculation, you have what 0.05 what molarity, right? So that is I've got what my constitution of OH minus here, right? I've got what my concentration of OH what minus, which is what 0.05 what molarity. Just that I've got this one. Now, what is next in here? I've got this one here. It's okay. Now, what is next here? For the formula here, since I've got this one here, I can easily calculate what my pOH, because pOH relates to what OH what minus concentration, right? So I just get what my pOH here. pOH equals to minus log what OH what minus. This is that. So what do you have here? You have minus log 0.05. It's okay. What do you get? Minus log 0.05. Here we have what 1.30. So you have 1.30. There's no unit, right? So my pOH equals to what 1.30. This is that. Hope you're following. Now I've gotten this guy. I've got this one here. What else can we easily calculate here? What else can we easily calculate? Now, for the look of things here, I have relationship between pH and what pOH here, right? So I can easily calculate what my pH is because I've got this one. I've got this one, right? So next I can easily calculate is what is my pH, because pH plus pOH equals what 14. So yeah. Yeah, we now have what pH plus pOH equals what 14, right? So make it pH is sorry formula here. pH equals to what 14 minus what pOH, which is equals to what 14 minus 1.30. This is that. So you have 14 minus 1.30. Here we have what 12 points. pH equals to what 12.7. This is that. Hope you understand. So we have gotten 1, 2, and 3. What is next one? This guy, a constitution of H plus. How do you calculate it here? You can use this one, right? So we also use constitution of H plus equals to antilog minus pH, right? So let's use it. So let's use it here. Here we have what? Here we have constitution of H plus equals to what? Antilog minus what? pH, right? So what do you have here? Antilog minus what? 12.7, right? What is that the answer here? So it's going to be shift log minus 12.7. Here we are what 1.99. 1.99 is minus 13. So 1.99 exponential what minus what 14. 13 molarity, which is also sent at what 2.0 exponential what minus 13 what molarity. So this is the what this has what to solve it. So if you should understand this here, then you should be able to solve for here. Now, what should be your main concern is to split this one into the various ion. Same with this guy, the same with this guy here. If you know that you can solve this thing here, please do that in the comment section. Leave your answer at the comment section. All these videos, please like and subscribe and follow me in any platform you come across this video. More video will come your way. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Kindly solve this thing here and kindly solve this thing. Put the answer at the comment section and I will be checking if your answer is correct or not. Thanks for watching. See you.